Hey Spirit Gang, Golden here, coming on to do a week reading for my water signs. That's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm sorry that you guys were the last ones to get the week reading over the 11/11 portal, but I was really being guided to wait on your reading and do the others first. And it wasn't until last night that I got a channel message for you guys, and I'm really excited about it because the sign or the channel messages that I got, I was actually laying in bed and I had to get out my phone and write them down, but it was prepare for a big impact, okay? And then I was hearing like tsunami, but this is metaphorically. Don't worry, I'm not manifesting some sort of like huge solar storm or anything, but this is metaphorically speaking, okay? And I was getting prepare for a big impact. Your life is about to drastically change. And what I was getting was tsunami. And when I channeled into that a little bit more, it was tsunami of abundance. Okay, so a lot of you are experiencing significant shifts at this time. And another message coming through from Spirit was to give grace to the old version of you, because you are in between channels right now. And in between channels means you're in between frequencies is what I was getting from Spirit. So you're in between frequencies of this higher version of yourself and the old version of yourself. So it's kind of like a gray area in between. So it's kind of like when you're tuning an old radio and you're trying to find that perfect frequency. Well, you're almost at that perfect frequency, but you're in between at this time. So this is a time to really let the old version of you fall away, like a snake shedding its skin, okay? And this is a good thing. This is a blessing because you're stepping into a higher frequency, okay? And this higher frequency is about to hit you with a tsunami of abundance is what I was really getting from Spirit. So a lot of channel messages came through. I was really feeling guided to wait until today, which is the 11/11 portal, because I was also getting something about the next full moon, which is on the 15th, okay? Now, I do say that all of my readings are timeless, so if you happen to get this and it is later, just kind of time it around whenever you are seeing this reading and within the next full moon, and give your time that grace period to kind of work on what your manifestations are going to be, and know that you were finally aligned with this video because you've met that channel, in between channel frequency that I'm talking about, okay? So you're about to step into this shift of energy, okay? So between now and the 18th is really what I was getting, and this is your weekly reading for water signs, unless you happen to catch this later. Like I said, just time it off of whenever the now and the next full moon is, and a few days after, okay, for your manifestation period. But you're in between channels right now. Like I said, you're in a gray area, but you have to prepare yourself for this abundance coming in. And in order to prepare yourself is to kind of give grace to the old version of yourself. Thank yourself for, being able to make it through everything that you've experienced. It's kind of like to give a moment of silence to the old version of you, because you're going to have to be able to let that go, okay? And with that means that certain people, places, and things can't come with you to this next channel frequency that you are about to be on. And as hard as that may seem, you have to know that it happened for a reason, and people are falling off of your life, or Spirit may be kind of trying to give you warning signals or keep you from these people, places, and things because they weren't good for your evolving that your spirit is trying to do at this time. And it's not to say that they won't be in your life, but maybe keeping minimal contact with them, or some of you may have had to remove yourselves from this person, place, or thing completely. But that's not going to be for everybody. But for some of you, keeping basic contact, keeping your information to yourself, because some of these people aren't ready to kind of go through this healing process that you have done for yourself. And now it's kind of like they're trying to connect with an old version of you. They're trying to connect with that skin, that shedding that you're trying to release. And if you engage more and more with these people that aren't at the same frequency that you're at, it's going to pull you back in. And it's kind of like you're stuck underneath this skin that won't shed, if that makes any sense. I know it sounds kind of gross, but you know what I mean, metaphorically, like a snake sheds its skin. It's kind of like you're ready to birth this new version of you, okay? And the Scorpio season is all about death and rebirth. And I really feel like water signs being I feel like you're highly emotionally intelligent. And so I feel like if this is not protected, if your boundaries aren't set in place and you kind of resist change, you're resisting letting go of what's not serving you right now in this current time today, okay? It's not to say that these people won't come back around for you in this lifetime, but what I was getting, and this is a full channel message. I'm actually, I got the whole channel message. I don't need cards for this. There is massive abundance waiting for you on the other side of this, but you have to live in the moment now, and you have to be able to release, is what I was getting from Spirit. You have to be able to release these people, places, and things, like I said. And it's not to say that these people will not be in your life in the future, so that's not something that you need to worry about, because there will be a time, if these people are meant to be in your life, that they will elevate to a vibration and you guys will align again on the same frequency, which would, all be the best thing, because we want the best for everybody, right? But right now you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on what you're trying to accomplish for yourself. And Spirit was really your angels and your spirit guides. I just saw a goldfish in my head for some reason. So somebody may have a goldfish, or you may have seen like a goldfish pond recently. This could be some sort of sign or synchronicity. Maybe it's because I'm wearing orange, but I just saw a goldfish in my head. Maybe those little goldfish crackers. This could be some sort of sign and synchronicity. But as I was saying, you need to focus on the now, okay? You need to focus on what you're trying to accomplish today, and this is going to allow you to get out of this in-between channels, and step into this frequency of this tidal wave of abundance coming in, okay? And not only that, once you get this tidal wave of abundance, it's going to be such a beautiful frequency. You're going to know why you had to go through everything, why you had to let go of everything that you had to let go of in order to get where you're going, okay? And this is going to bring on more manifestations and more manifestations. It's kind of like once you get to this frequency, you're going to open that door, okay, that is being unlocked for you by Spirit, by your guides, by God. And you're going to open a door, and when you do, it's going to be like the first domino is going to fall, okay? And it's like you're going to have this chain reaction of this tidal wave of abundance that's coming to you. So not only that, once you're willing to choose the best for yourself right now, here in this moment, today, also give grace and give thanks to the old version of yourself for being able to make it through everything that you have, being able to make it through, and finally being able to release. And, give yourself a moment of silence, because you're going to have to say goodbye to that old version of yourself, because you are evolving into this higher version of yourself, this higher frequency of yourself. And the message that I was getting through is you have a tidal wave, a tsunami of abundance coming for you. But right now, for this moment, and from now until the next full moon, is really this potent energy for you to work on releasing and giving grace and giving thanks and letting go of this old version of yourself. Because as we know, full moon, it illuminates the shadows and things that we've worked through that we need to finally release, okay? And between after the full moon, from that moment until the next new moon is kind of when we pull in this new energy. But what I was really getting is, for this week is really important, because from today, 11/11, which is the 11/11 portal, so I really feel like this is going to help you manifest this tsunami of abundance that will come to you and being able to manifest it by removing and letting go of these things, okay? So giving grace and letting go, surrendering, knowing that by letting go of something is, not to be sad, but just to, give it a moment of silence and know that if it's meant to be there, it will come back around to you, okay? But once you close this door, this new door is going to open. Like I said, it's going to be a domino effect, okay? And it's going to start knocking all these things, and you're going to slowly start seeing these things come in, and then all of a sudden you're just going to get hit with all of these like tidal wave of abundance, okay? And you're going to see why you had to go through and experience this entire experience. But like I was saying, I get sidetracked because I have ADHD. From now until the 18th is the last day of Pluto being in Capricorn, which is devil energy. It's fear. It's things, karmas, and things that we had to go through. And on the 19th, it steps out of that, goes into Aquarius, and we are in the age of Aquarius, which is wish fulfillment. It's the star. It's the age of Aquarius. So I really feel like these beautiful things are going to start coming into you. So for now until the next week, really work on releasing these things so you can let this tidal wave of abundance come in for you. So I'm going to go ahead and close it here, but this is my weekly reading for you, water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Happy 11/11 portal. Love you. Bye.